G'day everyone, welcome to some live streaming, a bit of crazy stuff all happening now. It's back to my random farm where I've cheated a lot of money. I did that last time on my first look, and now we're just gonna, where I'm buying all these big machines and doing lots of random things, so I'm just having a play with the game. So at the moment I'm up to doing some more random stuff. Just first off I want to buy a trailer. So I've got a little bit of a few wood chips to collect. Go with this one. Yeah, green. Little tires. Big ones are better. Colour. There we go. And buy that. Yeah. There it is. There. Go for a bit of a drive and have a look at everything. And a little bit of forestry at the moment, so I've got a few wood chips I want to cut up, and then I'm probably going to make a bit of a yard for me, so I park all my machines away. I'll just head on up to here, where this is where we did the barley field last stream. And knocked some trees over. Look at this. Oh look, it's got dust. So with the front loader I put the rear weights and the wheels. A lot nicer. So we're just going to open the cover, which is N. Down by the little help menu. Park this under the wood chipper. This wood chipper I purchased last time. Back it up. I'm just using a bit of a keyboard at the moment, so unhook it. There we go. What we're going to do is take that off. Jump in here. Press A to enter. And to start it. And then B to turn it on. Now it's munching away. Munching. This is the tree I chopped over last time. I wonder if we can just... So what we worked out is I hold down shift and I could activate the other control for the log arm. I like using the keyboard controls, so I use the J and N and K and M buttons. So K and M, J and N for a bit of a cab view. Wrong way. Wonder if we can. Obviously I might need to cut this up a bit smaller, so we'll go over there. Get the chainsaw. And do a little bit of random tree cutting. Obviously it's a bit big. Lost among the tree. we got the case Puma. The bigger ones, so I have the more horsepower. The highest, more just for the higher top speed, because I like flying around everywhere. So especially when I put a loader on it, this gives me the ability to go that little bit faster. In like, say, delivering contracts or something like that, where I can fly along a little bit faster with the faster one. So yeah, I'll be able to put a pellet on that now with the pellet fork and. There you go. Bye bye. There, back. In you go. So the trick with, if it does that and you can't get it in, best way of dealing with it is coming around this side of the chipper. So, and just with the end of the log fork here, just one of the points on the end, you just push it in. Give it a little gentle nub like that. And off it goes. Chipped up and into the trailer. So that's how we use this wood chipper. Had a lot of little experiences in FN17 with it not working the best, so what we should be able to do is get this tree and take it, give it a push it out of the shrubs here so I can find my way around it. There you go, we got it in the air. Oh, we got the tractor in the air as well. 2 wheels. So we just log fork it. And give it a push. Really needs a diff lock. Look at that rear wheel spinning in the air. What if we look in here? Nope. Should do, yeah, that angle. Come in here. Ah, the easier if I do this. So what you do is you just, all these sticks, you used to be able to just prune them off. Like so. See how all those wood chips come? Oh, we get a better angle now. Bye-bye. So you just prune the branches off. And it becomes a bit easy to work with. I just keep tapping it because I don't really want to cut it. Otherwise we'll have lots of little bits, so I just change it on. Walk up here. There you go. Now we can start to see the branches we're working with. A lot easier to work with now. And just should be able to get it right in there, and then I'll put it that way. Then we can go. Random backwards glitch. There we go. Whoop. Now we got the wheels in the air. Maybe I need a rear weight on this. So it's got weights in the tyres, but it might not be enough. Yep, whoop. Oh, we'll just jump into the... Hold on. This one. The Massey. We'll purchase, because we'll need a rear weight when we... We'll plough up there as well. We'll need a... So you can fold the plough by pushing X. That brings it in. So we should have a front weight on this one for the plough. So what we'll do is we'll buy one. Because the weights aren't expensive anyway. So even if you don't like, they're only 650, 900 bucks. Good 1,000. Yeah, or 1.1. Go for the Agco case. Massey Fergan red. Yes. We'll buy that. Now that's there next to the trailer. That's... And being a ton, we can't even pick it up. So just play with some good quality farming simulator physics and just drive over it with the ute. Or the pickup truck. Oh. That's not too good. That's not good at all. Trucks right there. Got it yet? There we go. Oh, there we go. Collected. Got it. We'll turn this off. We don't need this running down. Take this over. Now we got the weight on it. Flashing lights on. Bigger tractor with the real jewels. Take a bit on the road, but it'll be right. So we'll just sneak on over here and we'll take the weight off, the front weight off. And put it on the back of the case. Turn the light off. So what we do, it's up the top left there. You can see you can different implements, so we can go between the lowering the plough or lowering the front weight. So all you have to do is push G to switch between them. And J on your keyboard. And then V's are lower, so now we've got the front weight on. Lower it down, unhook it by Q, and that's all you got. I might as well sit over there now. Get in on this door. Oh. Obviously, not unhooking it. I should have put the weight closer. Ah, there we go. It is still pretty light on the rear, isn't it? So what we'll do is we'll put the weight on the back of the tractor, like so. And then this will give you the ability, because you have a lot of weight on the front with the hey, camera. So if you go like this now, we should be able to this way with it. Lift up without lifting the tractor as far off the ground. Yeah, a bit better control. We still have a The rear wheels are still a bit off the ground. It's probably a bit heavy for it, but we'll get it pretty close here. Here. Put that in there. Sometimes it's easy just... I normally find it easy just chopping it off on the edge here. When we're not glitched under it. Chopping little bits like this off. Too heavy still. Yeah, pick it up there by clicking on it. Place it in the chipper. It's obviously still quite heavy, so what we'll do is we'll chop it in half again. And now we can pick it up. I'll walk the right way towards the chipper. So this is pretty much forestry. So a lot of picking sticks up, putting them in the wood chipper. The chipper seems to be a bit easy. It seems to be grabbing a bit more wood than the previous versions of it on different farming. Yeah, a bit better, bit easier to handle the chipper now, but maybe. The modding ones are always better because they don't have the ridges on it or anything like that. They a bigger area for the chipper to recognise there's wood on it. See, this is sometimes the easiest way, coming up here like this, and once you got it on and just dropping it in, and then chopping little bits up and fall on the chipper and away they go. You hear a doggy barking. Bit noisy, so we'll turn that off. Wonder if I cut hair off. When you're wood chipping your logs, it doesn't, or the trees, it doesn't really matter where they're cut. Big cut. And this is what normally happens. The chipper gets stuck like this, full of wood, and you can't get much in it, so. What you normally do is sometimes it's easy just to bump the whole chipper like that, or lift it up, and in it goes. As I said, sometimes it's easier coming from this angle. That one's still glitched, that one's stuck. Now we'll... I'll do is pick it up, push it in. No, no. And this is about as much as I get with it, and then I get very annoyed with it. Well, that bit went. Jump up on. Basically put it in. No. Supposedly, if you grab hold of something, you can roll your mouse wheel and turn it. Nope. I haven't got the turning function down pat just yet. Try and turn the camera a bit. And then it gets stuck in the chipper. So if I pick it up from this angle, and then you go that way. Got it! It's chipped! Yay! All gone. Where are the sticks? Find it easy picking it up like this. Route it back. Now we're getting there. Lift it up. Route it over. In it goes. Wrong way. These two. There we go. In the chipper. Chop, chop. And see how it's not really going in. So what we do is we come along from this end. Push it in. It grabs it like that and it's gone. Good. Finally. Just about got rid of the whole tree, except for this big awkward bit over here. That's it. I've had enough now. Bye, wait. See ya. Oh, we should turn that off. Fold the pipe in so I can get the trailer out. Might go for a... So what we're going to do now... So I'm going to plough all this grassland along the edge of this field up, and I'm going to hopefully place some sheds in here, make a bit of a yard for me. So we'll see. So what we're going to do is might plough this up a little bit. So we're going to make sure we allow crap fields with Y. Okay, off we go. I think when you plough it up, the weeds grow in it, so we might have weeds in our yard. That's not a good idea. Oh, just move a play and look at that. That's perfect. We B to rotate it. Hold on. Over here. Here we go. I wonder what's it like from the cab view. Edge of the bonnet and the plough. Oh, look at it, there's bounce. A few little joysticks. Pretty good cab. Might cultivate all this up afterwards. So just sort of plough all this grass and scrub away. So I can put some sheds basically in here to park all the equipment in. That's pretty much it. Music is that one. Yeah. No, it's not on. Radio station must be broken. Yeah, you sing along. And then it gets pretty boring. Massey Ferguson. 737, was it? 8737. Just do a little bit of cultivating along here. So, if anyone's still watching, that's pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Awesome. Really. Yeah, should really watch what I'm doing. It's no good replaying what you've already ploughed, but I'm trying to get it in to re-get those couple of bits. There you go. Cut the corner again. There you go. This is actually taking a lot quicker than I expected. I thought this is going to take a long time, even though it's a small plough, but getting over it pretty quick. There goes the train. So yeah, I'm probably, this is just more of like random farming, so if you jump on, leave a comment and let me know what I should do, like what I should plant in that paddock or that field. I've got some oats there, I want to see what happens with the oats. Wonder if we can like mow oats, as in to make like oat hay. And back it up to here. Try and, so you can see how the front wheels are in the air till now. That's why the front weight, we've got to have the front weight on it. And bouncing over the plough texture. We'll just plough a nice straight line along this back edge. Yeah, it's getting pretty much enough. Might need one or two more runs. Try and get it nice and straight. We'll neaten that little bit in a second. Now we get the grass out of the shed yard, pretty much. Yard with it. Take it all the way back. And get this in. Spend more time fixing all the little bits up I miss instead of taking it properly, I guess. Trying to get it done as quick as I can, though. Keep pushing V, trying. A little bit more awkward with the keyboard than it looks, really. Constantly, be easy on the control. Like in the cab, you just steer away, driving, put it in gear, and you just move the lever up and down. You can go up a halfway or the whole way. You know, you could just finally put a little bit in the ground, scratch a bit if you miss. It's a lot easier in real life. And Jules with the bolts in. It's come up pretty good. Just back it up a little bit and get that bit. Shed yard right there. Looks pretty good. What we need to do is toot train. And cars driving past. And line this up here. And come straight up in here. Back it up. A bit easy now if I roll up the ground there. There you go. Nice and neat. Just do one more run along this edge. If I get it lined up nicely. Just to get these trees away from the shed. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan, man. So what we do is not make sure we're not missing anything. So what I normally do is see edge of the bonnet there, previous furrow, with that right left front tyre and the previous furrow. Plough workings, and you fill it in perfectly. That's the easiest way to do it. Just, you know, put the edge of the bonnet, look in front of you, because what happens in real life is every time you turn, you move the steering wheel because your hands move when you look around to watch what's going on behind you. So that's why you normally try and look forward and keep everything as still as possible. Try and get this all nice and squared off. Probably really making this look very difficult. If you played this before, you're probably like, so easy, just like line it up. But I'm kind of missing steering wheel, Xbox controller. Sort of waiting for everyone to stop saying the key binding issues are. I think it's fixed, but I basically haven't had the time or risked it to try and do it myself and fix it up myself, so we'll just put on. There you go. All nice and neat. Done. So fold that up. Stop making it limit active paddock fields because we don't need that anymore. Yeah, off it goes. See ya. Get out. So what we want to do is, I probably should. Back to the shop. Which vehicle's it? This the Mahindra. Leave this here so I can keep pushing tab to get to the vehicle. So what we want to do is we're going to buy a cultivator so I can cultivate the ground and make it look all nice and neat. Go the bit. That's probably a bit too big. 12 meters. That is 40 feet in imperial. And that one, 12.1 or whatever it is. That's 6 meters. 6 meters is a good size. Buy that one. And then we only need 300 horsepower, but you can't do this without going overkill, so we'll get the large tractor. And we might use, oh no, not this one, no, not the Challenger. Might use the T9. Go the big horsepower, so we've got 550 horsepower for the 300 horsepower work. Pretty impressive triples. I think we're going to go for the wide duals. This is the sort of trap machines I work with all the time. They look like that. Or the tracks. Yeah, so you have the duals or the triples for the better flotation. Go down this with a 3-point linkage. Hook it up. And get the hitch in the right spot. So let's turn the wheel. Look, pin perfect in line. Hoses are plugged in. Look, they even line up. Fantastic. This is quite simple. They'll only have 4 hydraulic hoses because it's only got the unfold rams and then the lower rams. Now we're getting some equipment. So I've worked it out to speed the keyboard turning up. It was in the settings here. So all we had to do was steering back sensitivity. So you can bring that back down and it's nice and smooth now when you're coming on and off the keyboard. So that's what that setting there's for. So if you brought that down, so 100. So if you bring it down like this way, see how it sort of stays. It's not the sensitive switch to trains. Yeah, pretty sure it's just that one. That's what we do. Bye car. Cars are still solid weight, obviously. We can't toot the horn at me. Can't flip it, can't push you over it. I'll cultivate you up. This is why we have the high horsepower tractor, just so I can cultivate up and pull over cars and stuff. I have my flashing lights on, I'm allowed to go places. Yeah. So what we need now is to unfold it with X, so turn the lights off. So there, if you follow the hoses, they go through these pressure relief valves and everything to the fold rams. And then these have lowering rams on the wheels, so the wheels lift up and drops in the rear. The time. These discs also have a hydraulic breakout, or hydraulic. So this is spring tine. So when it hits a rock, the spring compresses and lets the rock go past, flicks the tine up out of the way, and the spring holds it back down in the ground. Very, very old design. The tighter you tighten that nut, the more spring tension you get on it. So lower it in the ground like so. See the wheels lower up, lift up. See it? Luckily we've got the high horsepower tractor. Bounce around. Pretty easy, just zip over this. Ooh, this has got a tow hitch on the back. Maybe just a tow point to if you got things stuck on it. Just racetrack, go around the outside, and it's actually quite hard with it so slow. So because the keyboard, what I do is I tap the button to wiggle it and just wiggle it straight to get it straight, and then I basically let go of the keyboard and just let it go. That's how we get it nice and straight. Oh, so you shouldn't have it in the ground when you go backwards. So lift that back up. And turn around. Lower it down so we don't miss anything. Off we go. Very simple, nice and smooth, and call it a bit of a dirt yard. What we could do is put the sheds all on the back here, and then we have this area out the front of it to work on things and stuff. Look at the birdies! Beep beep. Toot toot, see if the birds go away. Go away, birdies. Really bring it. You know, lots of things just... It's the beauty of FS Farming Simulator 19 is we've got lots of random things happening, like the birds flying around and the train just driving past and the cars. It would be a lot better if the cars are a bit lighter. One, lot of fun because we can go drive around with, say, the telehandler or something and keep flipping them just for fun. Used to be able to do that in the old farming simulators. Lots of fun. But it's more like when I get stuck because I have traffic turned on, and then just get the equipment stuck on it. Say when I'm driving down with the combine harvester with the header on the front, down on the road, and I hit a car, and all it does is push the combine, the harvester around now, instead of the actually me being able to move the traffic out of the way or stuff like that. This is why we horsepower bend things, do it backwards. Beauty of Farming Simulator, don't have to do it properly. I'm hoping in the future, probably early next year, start releasing and making a lot of videos on how to farm. Sort of, you have a couple of basic, tell you how to make money on Farming Simulator pretty much. So what we'll do is every episode will be a different way of doing things, whether it's you know, just cropping as such, because cropping gets pretty boring. So all you have to do with cropping is pretty much have 3 fields, and so yeah, we'll see how much money you can make out of, say, animals, or you know, different ways to not cheating but doing without cheating, and how to make more money. So what I'm going to do now is I want to get a shed. Here you go, Sheddy. So here's WSAD, and then we can use my arrows to turn it around. So if you hold what we need to do is go like this. Turn my help menu on before I get into the menu. Pay to go back to my shop. And it comes up with my controls. Left control Q and E to raise and lower. So doing that, then we could Q and A spins the camera around so we can get it in the right spot. Is it too far? Nope. Come back over here. Hold my arrow again, spin the shed around. Should we have it the back of the shed here, going that way, or shed that way? So if we hold left control and go Q, I think what happens if we put it that way, because E is there, so if we do it like that, and then go enter the bite. It's nice and level. Let me put another one here. Can't have it too close, see? It's going to get out there. So if we get it back up to our level ground here. Not too far this way, too far that way, too far. There you go. Obviously the soil had to be deformed slightly. There you go, bit of a yard. What we should do as well is buy, for our silo, we need to be able to load it up on the front half here and empty it off onto the little other half there. So we need to be able to drive, say, a truck through and a truck back. So what we can do is go spin it around, and so you could have it this. If you had it that way, you have it on the front half and the back half, but I'm thinking if we put it that way, we can load it up, or we can put it, we might put it this way. Put it up so you can drive over the track here and load it up. Don't own this land. I own all the land. Shift is faster, so I want it right there. So to solve this issue, so we go back to our menu, little world icon, this land here, it says we don't own it. So we go lands, down the bottom left here, buy it. There you go, I own it now. Stupid, silly thing. So now we own it. And turn it back around. There you go. So if we go up with that, so then there we go, and buy it. Done. Purchased. Also, if we go back and put the extension on it, and go. All these granites. Get that spin around quickly. Higher by 1, 2. So if I put it there, that didn't work. Oh, hayloft. Need one of them. Similar thing to our grain silo here. They need to be. You need to have it be able to load into it and unload it. Nope. This is not going to my plan. I really want this just sitting right here. See, I think it's because we've got too many things around. So, oh well, we are not fitting them just yet. So back to here. Decoration, no. Miscellaneous, that's what we need. Need a water tank. Gotta have water. What's a farm without some water? Really, really cool if you can put it here so say it looks like rainwater running off the two sheds. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oops. Oh, that's new. Bye, train. For some reason, right. We made the game crash. Wow. I crashed it, so everyone wants to know, look, that's how you make the game crash. It's all gone black screen now. So, back in the game. Sure. Hey Captain Sim, how are you? Yep. How are you? I'm trying to type at the same time while the FS19 loads again for me. Cause we made the game crash. And it's pretty much, we tried to put a water tank down because there's a truck there. And we made the game crash. That was interesting. Well, we'll see where how the autosave is. Vintage cat. There we go. 40. There you go. Yeah, crashed it. All done. All gone. All I was doing was doing a water tank, and it went bye. So we'll move the truck because there's a lot of stuff in the way. But yep, it's all gone. Autosave's not very good. Oh no, I cultivated the field. Oh well. So the layout we had, we can change it all over again. Oh, that's where we were. What else do we have over there? Oh, we got the... Ah, it's good. Captain Simulation's good, so that's good to know. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated of you guys watching. I'm just driving around farming, doing random things. Yeah, still can't drive over traffic. Oh, slight deja vu. I'm pretty sure I just did this, and then we crash, and now I do it again. Story of everything. Play FS17, not good enough for FS19. Ah, not rich enough. Yeah. Uh-oh. I still like playing 17 when I can anyway, it's a pretty good game. This is just really missing the mods. John Deere. So I think I worked out the issue with this is I have the front weight on it. Because I don't really need it, it spins very quickly and easily. There. I want to go back to putting a yard here. Back to the store. So, we tried with those sheds. How big is that one? Ugh. Might be easier if we did that. Okay, I wonder if we can... We can put 2 sheds that way. Might look a lot better. So if we hold... we got left control and Q and E, we can raise and lower the shed. So if we had this one quite high there, purchase that one, and if we put this one just here, then we can lower it down to make it the same level. There we go. And that looks a lot better. And then what we can do now is put the silo on this side. Because we've got to get to the we tried with the silo there, but it's not very good. Raise it up. So you're going to drive over it as well as... If we spin this around, we can put it maybe the other way. Put it like that. And then put my silo extensions on this side. Terrain cannot be deformed. Why can't it be deformed? It's supposed to be a fancy new feature. I'll say something like we don't own that land soon. Oh. More storage right next to it. Looks a lot better when it's right next to it. That's what we're trying to go for. You can have my collection of silos. There we go. Look at that. A big nice line of silos. And then we can put the hay loft on the end because it behaves exactly the same way. When we spin it around. Because there's no point putting it there because we can't do... We might put it that way. There we go. And what's the other thing? Oh, back to this here. Still trying to work out a workshop. We need the workshop. For all these machines we've got to maintain. If we spin the workshop this way around, we can say put it right there. We get our heights right. Right, down, down. Not very good, is it? That would be quite nice. It looks pretty pointless ploughing the field now. Oh well. It's all the part of the adventure, I guess. I don't want to put it in front of the silos. We could put it in front of our... between the 2 sheds. Maybe if we spin it around and put it this way here. Nope, nope. Not too many objects in the way. Spin the camera around. Let's have a look at it from a different angle. What we need to do is if we go again, hold down shift for the arrow keys, we can actually spin it a lot faster. Look at that, shift control QE. That's a new trick I didn't know before. Whee! So you move things around. Anyway, that wasn't working. I want my water tank back here. Nope, nope. There we go, it needed to be lower. Whoops. Might go and... There we go. Water tank back on the hill. Now we got the water tank there. It's a spot for the Karcher cleaner. Got the water tank for it now. Gotta get the right vehicle workshop. We still haven't worked out how the best spot to put this workshop yet. I think we might have actually found it. No, because then it's in line with the area there. So we need to... Maybe if we had it this way. No, because it's going to be in line with those things. Well, there we go. We can have it like that. There you go. This is building a yard. So there's our silo shed. We don't have the house yet, but that's going to be pointless putting the house in, but it'll change our save game. I'm thinking the house should go right here. Once we move everything out of the way, we'll put the house right there. Big workshop, big house. All we do is probably could put a row of trees along here. Be good if we could make all this like a dirt texture, so we'll have to cultivate it all in, and then it will look pretty clever. Farm barn, farm hut, farm storage. So you build all this and put the big barn in there. We might actually put that there because I think we need something in here. No. Sandcastle. I'll go back to, got that one, got the animal pens, got the sheds. Unless we can put one of these little sheds in here. Just to fill it all up. No, not gonna work. Oh, bit of an area there we can't use, but it's alright. Anyway, this is what it ended up like. Not very level. Sits up here, down there, up here. This is up. So we go down into the shed. Why is this shed so low? It'd be a lot better if this one was higher. So if we had that shed up to nice and level there, it'd be very useful. So we'll sell that just to go. Yes, okay. Because I got lots of money, I guess it doesn't really matter. This is what. Put this shed there. Made our $16,000 back. I'll line it back up. Give it a little wiggle till it's green. I want it higher. There you go. If we put it, not too many objects near it, see? If we go over this way a little bit, maybe that way. There you go. See what that looks like. Nah, still a jump. Oh well. It's never very good. Back to doing random things. Still got some oats in here. So this is pretty much made a shed, made a yard. So we'll find that cultivator. Cool. So there's a jump there now. Lucky, because what we've got to do is come on this side put the pipe out. And we're going to unload straight from the auger wagon into the grain silos. Look at them all. Easy. While we do that, we might be able to put this away in the shed. Not really. Yeah, well, we've made a... Let's see what it's like. We'll back this one into the big shed. But now we've got kind of big drive-through sheds. We can drive in and off the road if we put a row of trees, say, behind the New Holland here, across the field. We'll be able to call this a nice flash new yard, not far from the shop. So it's not too bad. The snapping to a grid or something might have been a bit better for these. Lining everything up, trying to not get so many bumps into everything. So what we can do now is, I wonder if we can take the grass out with these. If not, I guess I gotta go and put a plough over and I can plough all these trees out. So what I want to be able to do is drive from the road here into my new shed I just placed down. When trees fall over, that's about it. Parking things in my new yard I just made. Have fun. Back into the Massey 8737. Oh, we're on the wrong one, see? X to unfold it, V to lower it again, Y to make a field, and we can plough these trees out. Maybe. Well, most of them. Plough a bit of a track along here. I did plough a little bit, but it'd be a lot better if we could plough all this out. There we go, got some of that out of the way. Pick it back up. I wonder how close to the road we can go. There we go, right next to it. Just got to plough along the edge of the trees here. New little farm tractor. There's me sitting on a tractor. Woohoo! And the livestock yard. Shh. So you get it right, we'll be able to do some animals. Lots of cool background sound effects. You listen to the dog barking and everything. Pretty much like real life. If you listen quietly throughout the stream here, you probably hear my two dogs barking in the background as they're running around the yard, playing. There you go. Clear all these scrubs, all the shrubs out, all the little trees. See, we're having it this way, we can just drive things straight off the road here, up into the shed. It will be very nice if one day if we can make this all nice and level, or at least a slight incline. Cool. That concrete blocks in that shed's off the ground. It's very hard to get it level, as we just worked out. So anyway, that's a pretty good effort first time placing the items. We've got some that's in the ground, some that's too far, one that's not even touching the ground. See? It's got a bit of nothing there. But there's some... It's a good idea having it be able to level the ground out and everything, but it'd be good if we can sell it and it'll all go back to normal, or like all the same level. Or if we had, say, like your land roller, which you can deform the ground with, if you are able to, say, make it raise or lower the ground, so a bit like what we're doing now. But because in FS17 there was a mod that came out and you're able to, say, put down dirt texture or asphalt, so you can have a nice little concrete area right here and it would look pretty specky, not ploughed. Look nice and neat if it was all a bit of a concrete floor and everything. Both sheds have got a bit of air. This one's just not as much as the other one. There you go, plough that over. Starting to look pretty neat now. Nice little right track on the way in. So what you can do is you can cultivate it so you don't have the plough workings, you have the other working, you know, cultivated sort of thing, so it just looks more like a dirt texture, not a ploughed texture. So there we go. Looking pretty snazzy. Just in here I want to clear a little bit out so I can, because this has changed a bit of the ground, hasn't it? Clear a few of these trees out here. We might have been a lot easier doing this before I placed everything down. Might have been a lot easier to work with. Why don't we just take it all out? There you go. If that looks any better now, then pretty good. A few bumps and everything on the track. Driving around. Anyway, I think I'm just about been on here long enough, so I think it's time for me to go. Just got one little bit more to clear up. There we go. Yep, that looks pretty good now. Park all the tractors. See, when you treat this much money, you don't need to be able to. There you go. You have a tractor per job. So yeah, like there you got the ideal, the fence. So my previous live stream, though, I worked out I had my audio a bit off, but I did go through and explain how the combine harvesters work and everything. Hopefully in the next one we can get a direct drill and I'll give you explain how all that works. I think so. Look how dirty this is. Better try the pressure cleaner out. So this works well. See how got the water tank now connected to the pressure cleaner. Water off the sheds. Clean all my wheel tracks. And here. So I explained how, last time what we use the auger wagons for, how we work everything else, how the combine harvesters work, like mechanically on the inside and everything. We can go through later on how we set it all up, I guess, on the next harvest. But we'll just clean this side as well. Auger wagon's nice and clean to be put away now. And this tractor. And 345 RT. Oh. This is why we've got the big 4-wheel drive gear. How rough it is just to get it back in the shed. Yeah, there's the end of that. So I've got a bit of straw to pick up. What we could do is... I've worked out when I try to bring... I brought the wood chipper up here on the fast track, and it's pretty slow. So if we left control Y, we can toggle our steering. Yep, crab walk, and you go full steer. Yeah. Typical fast track. Look at the little seat laying in front. Poor dog heading in on the inside. This is what it's like in cab. Whee! Specky. Sitting pretty far back, aren't we? Info. We got a park brake lever or trail brake lever. No, park brake on the side there. Accelerator, brake, clutch. Is that accelerator? Yep. And joystick, hydraulic controls. Inside, little mirror. Pocket. Oh, aircon! Lights. Oh. This is what happens when we're not looking where we're going. I guess we drive into things. Where's the radio? Oh, you can control the electric mirrors. PDO engage. It's down here on the right next to the hazard lights on the park brake. Oh, train track. I need to go this way. Oh, this is where we can sell it. Ah, sell. Yeah. Buy. Might buy. The fast tracks are normally supposed to be pretty quick, so we'll buy a different one. Medium tractor. Or we're going to go to a larger. We've got the other one that's just a large one. Either go the Fent or something, because the small tractors are here. Deutzfahr, the case. I did think about one of those ones, but we go the 7R, 8R. We got the 9RT or the. So we'll go for a medium one because I got the Puma as well, which is pretty big. So we might go the 6R with the bigger motor. So I got the 300 horsepower. Standard wheels. Front loader attach it. So yes, and there's a little bar so you don't hit things. But no, we go the wide tyres, duals. No, we already got the rear twins. Wheel weights, don't need it. Wide tyres with weights, cool. Standards. I think we'll just take standards for the moment, please. What we're going to do, we're going to... I've already forgotten what I was going to get. I'm going to get some form of implement. Oh, the loading wagon right there. That's what I was going to do. I think. Should have got a Fent tractor then, with a Fent loading wagon. Get that away. So the loading wagon, what I got it's to do the hay bales. This won't take long. I've got the hay loft now, so what we do is we can put the straw straight into the hay loft, or the hay as well. And then we should put some a silage pit down. But I'm right next to the BGA, so we'll just use those silage pits. Just make it easier for total mix rations and stuff like that, so if we end up doing any animal work, we can put some animal yards along in here. It won't be too hard between the water and all that to do them all. Only have a small field. A big straw swath, isn't it? Have a look at them in the cab view. Easy. pretty spreaky to drive. There's a little throttle on the red. This has got the 2 brakes, you can brake the left or right. Normally in the centre is the diff lock button. Lights, forward and reverse, indicator. So there's my radio. At least we can control the mirrors as well. A little console. Instructor seat. Says here if you fall over, you'll be stuck under the tractor. Silly pictures. That's actually exactly what the warning stickers look like on a real thing as well. There we go, we're just about full. That was very quick. That's it, we're full. That filled up quick. One run. So we'll go and back this into the hayloft. And that'll be it. There we go. Ooh, eyes on load. It may look crazy, but this is Farming Simulator. As long as it works, it works. It's all crazy and whatever else happens, but... Turn off B. Get more power when you turn it off. B and V to lower. B to turn it on, V to lower it down. There you go. Spin around and pick up a bit on this one as well. So if we made something and we can put a row of trees in along here, out this line here, we can call that our yard. So I only need to clear there out, and there's a picture of the yard. Full of machines. We're going to put a row of trees and then say put some animal yards there as well. That would look pretty cool. Might do that. Might put one of every animal yard there. So yeah, well, I'm going to say in future episodes, probably next year, I'm thinking of doing yeah, a bit of a how to make money on Farming Simulator, a bit of everything like that. So like, yeah, go on and show you guys. Yeah, I'll do all the work pretty much. So I'll make a little video with. So if we went full forestry, like plant all this big rows of trees and stuff in here, and see how much money you'll make out of that, and whether it's worth buying the equipment to make money off Farming Simulator, or on, you know, doing that without cheating in. Or we go like, you can put animals, say cows, and do cows like big number, you know, fill all the animal pens up with cows and see how much money you'll make off that, and versus the workload and everything, and how to do it all, or pigs or sheep or chickens, and see which is the best way for you guys to make some money without really doing it. So I do all the testing and everything for you, and you guys just enjoy it. Alright. V to turn it off, V to lift it. Okay, pretty much, yeah. Back this up in here, and I'm good, Johnny. It works. It's like you can turn it off and still be unloading with everything working. There we go. This has changed on me, so I can't have a little look. So what I do is just zip through here, and the developer mode. Go back to that. I go back to GS, and if I go to no hideout, enter, get out of that, J, away we go. And, oh, I can turn the menus off. That's my farm. A little farm we made. So that's pretty much how it looks. So, oh, well, if we go P. No, that's none we're not doing, because like I said, we got the... Gonna have a doggy! No, we'll put the dog in the farmhouse. Large sheep pasture. What it's like with sheep. If we put animals along here like so, so we can there you go, there's some sheep, and then we go into pigs, or you can do cows. Cow pasture, yay. Let me spin this around. So we got feed and water on this side. If we get this right, we can be able to just go around with the water and the feed on this. We pushed a button. So if we go back to put my menu back on, if you have the help one, before you go into your placeables, it actually helps you see what's going on. Small cow pasture might be a lot easier to deal with. So the food and water's on that side, so. And see if we have, oh, see, C's grid snapping. Rotate arrows. I'm rotating it, but glitched. See, all the other ones we were able to rotate it slowly. See, these only grow in certain squares. That is not very good. Horses, and then we have pigs. So what we should do is, with pigs, I'm thinking with this one, it's probably a lot better to have, say, 2 pig pastures. Have full one for breeders, or a little one for breeders, and every time they go off into the next one, or vice versa. So you have one half, so you can have like a fatting up one and a breeder one. So you have a large one, say with 20 pigs or whatever it is in it. So it's, how many could hold? 300. So say you had 200 pigs in it, and then as that breed up, and you can slowly bring, say, them over here, or vice versa. I really wanted the cow one. Cows, 50 cows, 200 cows. 200. Really, 50 is a lot of cows, because unless we're going to be cheating in all this feed. That is pretty much wanting to be in that direction. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go with, obviously, putting it like that. There you go. Got some cows in a strange angle. Not quite the way I wanted it to go. But it's there. I guess what we could do is lay all these over and then get it all level. But that's all strange now. Yeah, there's my new yard. Save that. And thanks everyone for watching. See you all next time. Bye.
killer.